I have a slightly smaller version of the abacus frame that you have, just to fit in with the window that I have for my camera to see it. So my pennies are shoved a little bit over the frame, but I don't think there's any problem with that. What's important is that we need to leave enough gap in here so that it's clear when a penny is pushed up towards the center as opposed to when it's pushed down. So this is hopefully going to work out well. So what we want to do here is count to 23. So remember the difference between counting and just showing 23. If I want to show 23, I can say 2 10s and 3 1s and I'm there. But that's not counting. And it's important to recognize the difference between it. So I reset back to 0 and I'm ready to count to 23. Here goes. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. I have maxed out the lower part of that column, so I turn in those 5 1s for 1 5. So bringing down that 1 penny from above is the same as having all 5 pennies from below up. I just turned them in, 5 1s in for 1 5. 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. I've maxed out the pennies in the lower part. I turn them in for one of the pennies from above. Now I have 2 5s up here, which is 10, and that maxes out the upper column. The next thing I do is turn them in for 1 penny in the lower part of the next column. This is 1 10, which is the same as the 2 5s, which is the same as 1 5 and 5 1s. They all represent 10. This is the way to show 10 with just the 1 penny. 11, 12, 13, 14, 15. I've maxed out the bottom. I turn them in for a 5 at the top. This reads as 15. 16, 17, 18, 19, 20. I turn in the 5 1s for 1 5. I maxed out above. I turn in the 2 5s, which is 10, for 1 10 in the 10s column over. Now this reads as 20, 2 10s and 0 1s, 21, 22, 23. And that is how you count to 23.